Hey guys, my name is Jark. Today we're going to be going over the Blade Dancer PvP build. If you guys have been a subscriber for a while, then you know I did a video on this a long time ago, but it was before all the pages, the skill pages got updated and changed and everything. So I figured I'd just kind of do a new one just for people who are curious. So just going to be kind of explaining what you go and kind of why. So first off, we're going to start with, of course, right here, Breeze. Breeze and Sunder are both skills that, as a Blade Dancer in PvP, you never really use. Both of these, if you're using these, you're kind of doing something wrong because you never really need to. So for these, you could kind of go whatever. I do go damage reduction and I go increased damage. But as I said, these two you really rarely ever use. So you can kind of go whatever ones, but it kind of makes more sense to do damage reduction. Increases speed really isn't needed, and I just went increase damage because you might as well. For your Vortex, I go parry. Why? Because just parry is 10 times better. Obviously, you have to kind of work on your timing, but once you get really good timing on your parries, you can kind of block multiple hits. It also breaks you from like Summoner Snare and shit like that, so whenever you fight a summoner and they like snare you to death and all that, you can get out of it with a parry, and that's really nice. So definitely recommend going parry. It's way better than damage reduction, so just try to do that. Of course, as I said, it's kind of skill based, so you do have to work on timing it correctly, but once you get that down, you'll be good to go. So next thing I go is raid. This one's kind of obvious. You definitely want to go for the stun. The more CC and PvP that you have, the better. Yeah, this one's just way better. So definitely go stun. Next we got dual strike. So this one is for PvE, of course, Stormcleave, and this one you don't really ever use. Sometimes I'll use this in PvE for like a really hard boss if I need like more iframes or something, but Stormcleave is so strong now for Blade Dancers, it's almost like impossible to pass this one up. But for PvP, do go the daze. And the reason why it just allows you to knock them up in the air. So yeah, you just definitely want to go daze. Next is Fan Grip. Best one in my opinion is Focus Recovery. I mean, obviously the more focus you have, the more skills you can use. So the more focus recovery you can get, the better. So it's way better than a knockback, and it's way better than a movement speed bonus. So I think focus recovery is probably the best one you should go. Just yeah, because you gain focus when you grab them with fan grip. So kind of self-explanatory, but definitely probably the best one to go. All these, you don't have to upgrade any of these. So let's see. Next is lightning draw. I go the AOE. The reason why is it does like a critical hit on a knockdown enemy. So what I'll do is basically I'll knock enemy up in the air, do my air combo crap, and then when they land on the ground, you use lightning draw, and it's a huge amount of damage. So that's what most Blade Dancers would go. I don't really know anyone who would go this one, because this is on someone who's like grabbed or something in a fan grip, and obviously if you're doing 1v1s, you're not gonna really find that useful at all. And then this one's really I've never used. So yeah, I would recommend doing the AoE. It just synergizes with your Blade Dancer combos way better than the other ones, and it's really powerful. So definitely go this one. Next is Flicker. For PvE, you would go increased speed, of course, but for PvP, definitely want to go critical hit bonus. So basically, when you like do a critical hit, it just does another damage. So it's just really strong. I recommend going it over the increased speed, as I said, because increased speed is more, all that is more basically for PvE when you're like spamming Flicker on like a boss, but the critical hit is definitely way stronger for PvP. Let's see what's next. Yeah, with the updated skill pages, like most of the skills are already done for you, so you don't even really have to upgrade many of them, which just makes it way easier. But we just have a few more down here. So next is the 5-point strike. I definitely go airborne. Reason why is because it does, and you basically press X if you have X for your 5-point strike, and just knocks enemy right up in there, and it's perfect because knocking enemies in the air is basically how you do most of your combos as a Blade Dancer. And as I said, the more CC you have, the better. So Another way to get them up in the air, the better. So definitely go airborne. This one is a little, you can kind of decide on what you want to go. I go flash step. You can either go flash step or stun. In the past, everyone went stun, and of course that was better. But with this new patch, I honestly think flash step is a little bit stronger. And the reason why is basically you knock them up in the air, and then when they land on the ground, you press C really fast, and then you press R and B. And it's basically impossible for them to dodge the damage. So it's just if you do it quick enough. So you're basically doing like over 10k damage easy on them right away. And I just think it's really powerful. You'll see a lot of Blade Dancers going it. But if you did go stun, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. It's still really strong. But I personally think the flash step is a little bit stronger in my opinion. So that one you can kind of decide on your own. Both are good choices, but I just like the flash step a little bit better. Next is Maelstorm. Kind of obvious, you go resist. This one is for PvE, so you don't need to protect the party when you're doing 1v1. So just go the resist. And then last but not least, we got Guardian Tempest. So this one, of course, is for PvE. Just enhances your lightning draw and stuff like that. This is for PvE again, for like parties if you really need another iframe. Most Blade Dancers will go this for PvE. But this is for PvP because it's a, in PvP you're going to be selfish. You're going to use resist for yourself only because it's 1v1. So those are kind of obvious, but yeah, it's really strong. It basically resists 5 damages for 5 seconds. So it's really clutch ability. You definitely want to save it when you need it. So that's really about it. Most of these are already done for so you don't really have to change too many. I might do like a video showing like how to do these combos. So if you guys like this video and you kind of want to see like a video on how to do the correct combos for Blade Dancer PvP, I could do that if you want. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope this kind of helped you decide on how to play Blade Dancer PvP build correctly. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.